What's up, everybody? This is Dean and the Movie Men. I'm Dan Sassola.
And I'm Nate Thomas, and this is our review for Ocean's 8. So, Ocean's 8 is a heist movie where Sandra Bullock's character, Debbie Ocean, recruits 7 women to form a team to steal these diamonds from what's called the Met Gala.
Yeah, so this movie is essentially what he said. It's a heist movie. It's nothing more to that. There's no other underlying themes. It's not very philosophical thinking. Like it's just for pure entertainment. It's a popcorn film, right?
Okay.
And that's why it was released in summer. How would you compare this to Ocean's 11? Because a lot of people seeing this movie will compare it.
It definitely wasn't as good as Ocean's 11, but I don't think it was it wasn't bad. I thought it was a good movie comparing it to Ocean's 11. They didn't do a bad job with it. I thought for what they had and what they were going off of, I thought they did pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean I completely agree with him. There is no bad part of this film. It's a very solid film, but for me, I think it was a little bit forgettable. After coming out of the film, it wasn't the worst movie I've seen. It wasn't the best movie I've seen. Definitely compared to Ocean's 11 and Ocean's 12, definitely did not meet at par with them. It was just maybe 1 or 2 strokes under, or actually above, I guess. I think that this movie relied heavily on the strong cast. How was the acting?
Definitely. I thought the acting was great. I thought all of them did really well with all their characters and stuff. Especially Rihanna. I wasn't really sure with how her acting was because I haven't seen anything with her in it.
I
don't know.
And I'm not sure if she's been in another movie. I'm sure she probably has.
Yeah, but I thought she did a good job. I actually I almost liked her character the most. I thought she was pretty funny. I thought her character was really funny.
She definitely provided more of the comedic side to the movie. But when you look at a cast like this, Rihanna, Sandra Bullock, Kate Blanchett, Anne Hathaway, Helena Bonham Carter, Sarah Paulson, Mindy Kaling, Richard Armitage, the cast is all A-listers. There's not a single person in this movie that fails in their role at all.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they all did a really good job.
There's definitely standout performances. I think Sandra Bullock did a phenomenal job as always. I actually liked Kate Blanchett more than Sandra Bullock. For me, Sandra Bullock kind of got underwashed by all the other characters.
Okay, I could see it. I could see it, but I don't know. I kind of disagree with that. I thought she did a really good job, and I thought her character stood out to me. Okay. So
I actually really liked Anne Hathaway's character.
Yeah, I really liked her. I thought she was pretty funny too, and she defied expectations.
Yes.
I feel for her character.
Yes.
So.
I totally agree. We're not going to get into spoilers here for characters and what happens, but Anne Hathaway's character does play an important role in the film. But her performance is very, very strong. What are some other aspects to the film? Did you think was it shot well? Was it the dialogue? How's the dialogue?
I thought it was good, actually. I really like the dialogue. Okay. Well, all right, between certain characters, so between Sandra Bullock's character and Rihanna's character, I thought the dialogue was super well. They did it super well, just because they have a humorous relationship between each other. So I thought they did that really well. There's some other, some dialogue in it where it didn't really, resonate with me that well, but I don't know. I thought it was fine,
Yeah, and seeing as that this movie was a lot more comedic than we thought.
Yeah, definitely.
The comedy that in it does land because it's with the performances with what's her name, Mindy Kaling, who's in The Office and a lot of the other shows she's a natural comedic actress, and Sandra Bullock has been in comedy, so. When you have strong dialogue that is funny mixed with people who have done comedy movies, it just makes for a funny movie.
Yeah, and if you compare it with Ocean's 11, it's a lot more comedic than Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
I know Ocean's 11 had some funny parts in it and stuff, but it wasn't definitely the main focus. Where this, it was a pretty big focus. It was a lot. It was a lot more of a focus than I thought it would.
Yeah, definitely. So when you look at like the events that happen in Ocean's 11 compared to this, I think that the motives for like the heist and why they're doing the heist is not as strong in this movie as it is in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, I would say so. I guess this one, you said it. It's kind of just like they're doing it to do it. There is a little bit more of a motive, which you learn throughout the film. But I don't know. Other than that one little motive, it's literally just to do it. Whereas Ocean's, you know, there's more of a motive there than that.
Yeah, for sure. And like the motives I found when after thinking about the film and after seeing it, like the motives allow for a couple like plot holes in how they actually do the heist that I won't get into. As far as like other motives for the film, the other characters in the movie, there are a couple plot holes that I found that we won't get into, but they are noticeable if you start thinking about like how the heist actually went down. There are a couple flaws with it.
No, I definitely noticed. Yeah, I noticed it too.
And as an overall like the actual like heist scene, I think it wasn't as entertaining as Ocean's 11 either.
Well, no, it's not as because to me Ocean's 11 like that like the actual heist scene is like one of the best heist scenes I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it's like, it's hard to compare it because I don't know. I feel like I don't know. They just didn't really have much to do.
I think it's a smaller scale than what Ocean's 11
Yeah, exactly.
Because like Ocean's 11, you have a single bad guy that they're trying to rob from. And in this movie, you just have something that they're trying to steal, not necessarily from a certain person that they are connected to.
Exactly. Yeah, and I feel like that's for one of like what like the difference between the motives and stuff, but like what also just makes Ocean's 11 better than this movie.
Yeah, definitely. I completely agree with that.
Yeah.
So what would you actually rate this film?
I would rate this film 3.2 out of 5, maybe a 3.1. I don't know, probably 3.2.
Okay.
But I don't know. I just thought it was really entertaining. I did say I liked it after coming out of the movie, and I don't know. I thought it was a comparable movie to Ocean's 11. I guess like obviously not as good, but it was all right. You know.
I would actually go a little bit lower than you. I'm gonna go to a 2.9. This film is, like I said earlier, it is a solid film. It's not bad by any means. There's no bad parts of the film. But I said it earlier, it's a little bit forgettable. I would rather watch other heist movies that are essentially the exact same thing, but just a little bit done better and a little bit more entertaining.
Okay.
Like Italian Job and Ocean's 11. But those were our final thoughts on the film. If you guys like this video, please hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the film. And also, if you have any suggestions for videos that we want to do, such as rankings or other movies, let us know down below.
And don't forget to subscribe for more awesome movie reviews.
I said you're lying.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. That's my bad.
It'll probably be like an 8-minute video.